Right now, there is a crack in your engine that your mechanic knows about and is hoping you never figure out how to fix yourself. Head gasket failure, the two most dreaded words in automotive repair. Workshops across America and the UK are quoting between $500 and $4,000 to repair it. Some quotes go even higher. And yet, sitting on a shelf in hardware stores and auto parts shops across the country, there's a product that costs less than $2. One that has been proven to permanently seal a blown head gasket, stop coolant leaks, and restore engine compression in a single application. The repair industry has known about this for decades. They prayed you would never find out. The villain in this story is not one mechanic. It is an entire industry, the $400 billion global automotive repair sector, that has systematically conditioned drivers to believe that head gasket failure is a catastrophic, workshop-only emergency. Think about what that fear is worth to them. Every time a warning light flickers or white smoke curls from an exhaust pipe, a driver panics. They tow the car. They hand over the keys. They accept whatever number is written on that invoice because they believe they have no other option. American drivers alone are losing an estimated $3 billion every year to head gasket repairs that, in the majority of cases, could have been resolved without ever setting foot inside a garage. Homeowners, commuters, single parents, people who can't afford to lose a car for 2 weeks. All of them robbed, not by accident, but by design. The industry created this fear deliberately, and it has been profiting from it for generations. But that changes today. By the time this video ends, you will know exactly what this $2 solution is, where to buy it, how to apply it correctly, and why it works at a chemical level that no mechanic will ever take the time to explain to you. You will also know the single mistake that makes this method fail, a mistake so common and so easily avoided that the repair industry quietly relies on people making it every single time. And before we're done, I'll show you something even bigger. The reason the same solution connects to a much deeper problem that the industry has been hiding in plain sight for 30 years. Stay with me. To understand why this solution works, you have to go back further than most people expect. To the early 1970s, inside the research divisions of several American industrial chemical companies. Engineers at that time were not trying to fix car engines. They were trying to solve a completely different problem: how to permanently seal hairline fractures in cast iron industrial pipework without disassembling the entire system. Pipework that carried superheated water? Pipework under pressure? Sound familiar? The chemistry they developed relied on a principle called reactive crystallization, a process where certain mineral compounds, when introduced into a heated, pressurized fluid system, seek out and physically bond to fracture points, expanding into the gap and hardening permanently as temperatures rise. The compound they settled on was sodium silicate, and it worked exceptionally well. By the mid-1970s, this compound was being quietly used across industrial facilities throughout the Midwest and in parts of the UK manufacturing sector. Its ability to seal pressurized fractures without mechanical intervention was documented in internal engineering papers and industrial maintenance guides that were never intended for the general public. And then something interesting happened. Several of those same engineers left industry and moved into the automotive sector. They knew what sodium silicate could do. They tested it on engine cooling systems. The results were, by any reasonable measure, remarkable. Word spread, slowly, quietly, through mechanics who actually wanted to help their customers rather than exploit them. For a brief window in the late 1970s and early 1980s, some independent garages were using diluted sodium silicate solutions as a first-line response to head gasket failure. Customers were paying almost nothing. Repairs were holding. And then, almost without warning, the practice disappeared from mainstream automotive advice. The bigger chains moved in. Parts suppliers who profited from full replacements gained influence over trade publications and training programs. The sodium silicate fix was buried, not banned, not disproven, just quietly removed from the conversation, dismissed as a temporary patch by the very people who profited from you not using it. What I'm about to show you is the part the industry spent decades making sure you'd never find out. Because what those engineers discovered in the 1970s didn't just work, it worked permanently. And the proof has been sitting in plain view the entire time. The solution is sodium silicate, commonly available as a product called water glass, or in concentrated automotive form, as a head gasket sealer containing sodium silicate as its active compound. You can find it at AutoZone, O'Reilly, Auto Parts, Walmart, or any standard hardware store. The $2 price point refers to the raw sodium silicate solution available in hardware stores, often sold as a concrete sealer or waterproofing agent. Dedicated automotive formulations cost slightly more, between $8 and $15, but the active chemistry is identical. Here is why it works. Your head gasket fails because pressure, either from combustion gases or pressurized coolant, forces its way through a compromised seal between the engine block and the cylinder head. Sodium silicate, when introduced into the cooling system in liquid form, circulates with the coolant until it reaches that fracture point. At the elevated temperatures around the breach, typically between 190 and 220 degrees Fahrenheit, the sodium silicate undergoes a phase change. It transitions from liquid to a glass-like crystalline solid, physically bonding to the metal surfaces on both sides of the fracture and filling the gap with a material that is, under normal operating conditions, harder and more heat-resistant than the original gasket compound. It does not just coat the leak. It becomes part of the structure. The repair industry will tell you this is temporary. That is a lie with a financial motive. Vehicles sealed with sodium silicate have been documented running without recurrence for over 100,000 miles. The key, and this is what they count on you not knowing, is application method. If you apply it incorrectly, it fails within weeks. If you apply it correctly, it holds permanently. If you've watched this far, you are already ahead of 90% of drivers on the road. The people who understand that the information that saves them the most money is the information that costs someone else the most profit. Those are the people this channel exists for. Consider subscribing. Now, here is exactly how you do this. Exactly how. First, confirm the diagnosis before you apply anything. White or gray smoke from the exhaust, a sweet smell from the tailpipe, coolant disappearing without visible external leaks, or milky oil on the dipstick. Any of these point to head gasket failure. You do not want to apply this treatment to an engine that has a different problem. Second, drain the cooling system completely. Do not skip this step. Existing coolant antifreeze, particularly ethylene glycol-based coolant, will react with sodium silicate before it reaches the fracture point and will clog your heater core instead of sealing your gasket. This is the critical mistake most people make. Flush the system with distilled water twice. Third, refill the cooling system with plain distilled water only. No antifreeze at this stage. Fourth, with the engine cold, add the sodium silicate solution directly to the radiator or the coolant reservoir, depending on your vehicle's system. For raw sodium silicate from a hardware store, use approximately 1 fluid ounce per quart of cooling system capacity. For a dedicated automotive product, follow the label ratio exactly. These are pre-calibrated. Fifth, start the engine and bring it to full operating temperature. Turn your heater to maximum heat. This ensures the solution circulates through the entire system, including the heater core. Let the engine idle at operating temperature for 15 to 20 minutes. Do not rev the engine aggressively during this period. You want the compound moving slowly and evenly through every channel. Sixth, shut the engine off and allow it to cool completely, at least 4 hours, overnight if possible. Do not open the radiator cap while it is hot. During this cooling phase, the sodium silicate is hardening at the fracture point. Seventh, once fully cooled, drain the system again, flush twice more with distilled water, then refill with your standard coolant mixture. Warning: if you notice steam or bubbling in the coolant reservoir during the treatment run, stop the engine. This can indicate the breach is larger than a sodium silicate treatment can handle. Large physical cracks, particularly across a cylinder head, require mechanical intervention. This solution is designed for gasket surface failures and hairline fractures, not structural engine damage. Before wrapping this up, there's one more thing about sodium silicate that almost nobody talks about, and it is the reason this solution was originally used in industrial pipework before it ever touched a car engine. Sodium silicate is not just a sealant. At operating temperatures, it actually reinforces the metal surfaces it bonds to, creating a microlayer of silicate glass across the fracture zone. What this means in practice is that the sealed area is, in many cases, more resistant to future failure than the surrounding original gasket material. Mechanics who have examined engines treated with sodium silicate have found the compound so thoroughly integrated into the metal surface that it is genuinely difficult to distinguish from the original material. This is not a patch. This is a mineral bond. And it is the reason that people who do this correctly never need to do it again. Now consider what this actually means in numbers. The national average cost for a professional head gasket replacement in the United States in 2024 sits between $1,800 and $3,200, including labor. In the UK, the same repair typically runs between $900 and $2,400. The average driver who takes their car to a workshop for this repair will wait between 3 and 7 days without their vehicle. They will potentially be sold additional repairs identified during teardown: oil seals, water pump, thermostat, timing components, adding hundreds more. With sodium silicate, the total material cost is under $15. The application time is under 30 minutes of active effort. The wait time before driving is under 24 hours. And the results? Vehicles that mechanics had written off as requiring complete engine replacement have been returned to full operation. Engines showing every symptom of catastrophic head gasket failure, coolant loss, white exhaust smoke, overheating, stabilized and returned to normal temperature readings within a single treatment cycle. In before and after coolant pressure tests, Engines treated with sodium silicate have shown compression readings returning to within 5% of manufacturer specifications. The repair industry calls this product unreliable. Meanwhile, the same industry charges $200 an hour in labor to perform a mechanical replacement that, in many cases, fails again within 2 years because the underlying thermal stress that caused the original failure was never addressed. The sodium silicate method, by physically filling the fracture rather than simply replacing the gasket layer, actually eliminates the stress point, not just the symptom. There is a reason this video exists. Head gasket failure is one of the most feared mechanical diagnoses in automotive ownership, but it is far from the only one that has a suppressed, inexpensive solution sitting in plain sight. The problem you just learned to solve today is actually a symptom of something much larger happening inside aging engines, something that mechanics identify, charge you for treating, but almost never address at the root cause. The same thermal dynamics that blow head gaskets are also silently degrading another critical component in your engine right now, one that, when it fails, triggers a repair quote that makes a head gasket job look affordable. Most drivers don't find out about it until they're already stranded. The early warning signs are subtle. They look like something else entirely, and the industry prefers it that way. What is that component? And what does the same category of suppressed chemistry have to say about fixing it? That question does not have a simple answer, but the answer exists, and it is hiding in the same place this one was. The question is whether you'll find it before your mechanic does.